Are you a PhenomeNOW woman? We talk about this and more on this episode of The Little White Lie. Hello, everyone. Caren Glasser here, and welcome to The Little White Lie. This is the show all about the lies that we tell ourselves as we get older. If you have a little white lie, we'd love to hear about it. Post it in the comments. If you're here on replay, we're thrilled. Make sure you let us know that you're here, and we will respond back to you. And if you are here live, even better, make a comment, share it out to your friends. Let people know that you are here on the Little White Lie show. My little white lie is my white hair. I thought that people who had white or gray hair weren't going to get jobs in the marketplace. And after 30 years of coloring my hair, I thought, no more. I'm going to show up as my authentic self. So let me expose my little white lie. And as you can see, I'm almost like 100% grown out. Pretty cool. I love it. Hey, Joey. So today we're asking the question, are you a PhenomeNOW woman? And our special guest is Kim Sontag-Mulder. Kim is a native San Diegan and a social media manager. She is the founder of MethodWorks, a woman-owned social media management agency. And most importantly today, she's the president of San Diego Now and VP of programs for California Now. So without further ado, let me bring Kim into the show. Hey, Kim, how you doing?
I am great. How are you?
I am so awesome. It ought to be a sin. Truly. I'm thrilled, though, that you're here. I'm totally thrilled that you're here. And we always like to start the show by asking our guests, what's your little white lie? So what's your little white lie?
Well, it was really difficult for me to come up with this because I live my life as my authentic self already. But my little white lie is I am really a redhead. So that is it.
Okay, I did not expect that.
Yeah. I have not been a redhead since I got married 4 years ago. Today, actually.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. And I'm going back to it. So I am a real redhead. Yeah.
I love that. Well, I can't wait to see the transition. I can't wait to see you as a redhead when you go back that way. So, the topic today is, are you a PhenomeNOW woman? So let's just talk a little bit about that. PhenomeNOW. I love the way that sounds. I love the way it rolls off the tongue. But it's actually a name that you came up with. Why? Because it has to do with what?
Yes, it has everything to do with now. Being the president of San Diego Now, we started doing an annual event, and one of our board members came up with PhenomeNOW, and it made perfect sense, and we've held on to it ever since. And so we still hang on to the tagline, PhenomeNOW Women.
I love it. Now, the National Organization for Women, it is a national organization, but there's chapters in all the states as well as smaller chapters, right, within the states.
Yes.
And we're talking, and you are with San Diego specifically, but you also work with the California one for programs.
Yes, I do. So California has 14 chapters within the state itself. I sit on the executive board for California Now, as well as being the current president of the San Diego chapter of Now.
So let's talk a little bit about the mission of Now and, why women might want to consider that this is now the time to join Now.
It has always been the time to join Now. Now is one of the largest and oldest women feminist function organizations in the United States. The original national organization was established in 1969, and the San Diego chapter, just as a side note, was established in 1970. So this chapter has been functioning for a very long time. We have almost 500 members in our chapter alone. In the state of California, we have over 19,000 members. So it's a movement, it's an organization that every woman should really consider being a part of. We have a legacy of being very organized, very grassroots oriented, and very intersectional.
So I just put up in the scroll so people can see where they might want to go join. I just joined recently. I'm a new proud member of California Now. And I just put a link that's scrolling. It's bit.ly/CalNow, all in caps. It's only $40 a year. I mean, it's affordable, guys. And there's a big conference that's happening for the very first time in California in San Jose, right?
Yes. So the national organization has not held a conference in California for 20 years, which is really hard to believe considering that we're one of the largest states with the largest set of chapters. So they're coming back and they will be here on July 6th through the 8th. On July 9th, California State Chapter is having their conference. So it's a whole weekend packed full of organization, feminism, and teaching women how to get involved with our organization.
And I'm going to be there. I know you're going to be there.
Yay.
It's going to be an amazing event. So
Yes.
tell me why you do this. What's your why? I mean, why did you get involved in helping women like this?
So when you asked me what my why was, which is really funny because I had just gone shopping that day and I was buying razors and I was so bent out of shape knowing that I had to buy razors because I shave my legs like some women. And I'm looking at the 4-pack and it's $29. And I started a year ago using another brand that is a men's brand, and they're only $6.99. And that is my why, because why are women charged quadruple for products that are the same as men, but ours are pink and yellow, which are really pretty, as opposed to green and blue, which I don't really care about when I'm shaving my legs.
And it goes deeper than that. It's not just products, it's services. Go to the dry cleaners.
Everything.
Go to the dry cleaners. And for a shirt for a woman, you're going to pay 3 times the amount than you pay for, boy, we could get on our soapbox on this, couldn't we?
Totally. I mean, it could go on for days. We want to go on a rampage with the tampon tax. It was like a whole nother world of knowing that we are charged a tax for feminine hygiene products that most women need.
Yeah, I mean, there's a list. Yeah, that's the great why. So do you have a tip that you want to share with our viewers right now?
For the most part, I just try to I walk my talk. It's one of the things that I definitely live by. I strive to be authentic. I ask all women to be authentic. Support each other. Hold each other up. Stop tearing us apart. We are our worst enemies. So once we all start joining arm in arm and stop talking about being arm in arm, actually do it, we will get to where we need to be.
Oh my gosh, those are such important words. Thank you so much for sharing that. You know, I know that you have an upcoming event within the next, I think, week and a half. So let's talk a little bit about that. And I'm going to put a link up that people can come join. So if you're down in San Diego, I know that it's almost sold out, right?
Yes, it is. It's almost sold out.
So if it wasn't sold out or if it wasn't almost sold out, what would they be doing here at the event?
So the PhenomeNOW Women event is an annual fundraiser that we started for our chapter alone. What we try to do is bring a cross section of women to our organization here in San Diego. This year, we're very proud to support and bring in Tony Van Pelt, who is the national president of the Organization for Women. It's unusual for her to show up at a small event like this, but we're very proud to have her with us. The current Senator Pro Tem, Toni Atkins, first female, first lesbian to hold that position in California, is a longtime NOW member, and she will be joining us again this year. Wow. And then we also have Sarah Jacobs, who is running for the 49th Congressional District seat, which is a huge flip seat. If we could flip that over, that would be totally awesome.
I've been seeing those commercials. I
know. It's awesome. Yeah. So the point of our event is to bring our chapter members, to bring new women into the fold so they can see what we're doing, who they can meet, who they can interact with, and actually visualize the change and the action that we're taking.
So would you say this is a great event for women who want to maybe dip their toe in, see what this is all about,
Sure.
Get to know a lot of women? And I know it's almost sold out. There are a few spots, and truly we're not just blowing smoke right now. It really is almost sold out. Yeah. We actually planned on doing this interview before it was filled up. So we're still doing it, and go ahead and check it out. I think there's still a few tickets left, and I think this is a great opportunity for women to really step in and spread their wings, so to speak.
Yeah.
So tell us a fact that the people might not know about you, something fun.
So I shared with you, I'm learning how to knit, which is just an old-fashioned sort of thing, but I've always wanted to. And I have a woman who lives across from me street from me, who I'm absolutely dear to. She is my Jewish mother, and she's teaching me how to knit, and it's a crazy thing. So everyone, don't tell anybody, but everyone is getting scarves for Christmas, and that's my thing right now. But right now it's really ugly, and I haven't mastered it, but I will. And
I'm
when I do,
an order in for burgundy. I'd like a burgundy.
You got it. I'll send you a picture when I finally mastered just like this knit and pearl thing.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm working on it.
I think that's great. I'm sure people are wondering how to connect with you. I'm going to put some of your contact information up. Your website, people can go to sandiegonow.org. It's not .com.org. You can go check out the Facebook group at San Diego Area Now. You can also check out Twitter at San Diego Area Now, and then also Instagram, San Diego Area Now. Easy for me to say. Apparently not.
It's all the same.
Any last thoughts you want to share with the audience about Now and about the organization, and just, talking to the people that are watching now and even on replay?
Absolutely. Don't be afraid. Put your fear aside. If you've always wanted to be with a group of like-minded women, and there are some men involved in our organization, but if you're looking for that niche of where you can go to feel included, to make a difference, join Now. Join the National Organization for Women. We have been here for years. We're well established. We know what we're doing.
That's great. That's great. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy day. I know you're getting ready for this event to join us today. And I encourage all of our viewers to go check it out. Check out we're going to put the links in the comments as well. So you can go sign up for the event or sign up for Now, and then come and see us at the event in July in San Jose. We hope that we will see you there. Awesome. We hope we'll see you there. And I want to thank our viewers. We know that you have a choice as to where you spend your time, and we want to thank you for spending time with us today. We are eternally grateful. We'll see you next time on the next episode of The Little White Lie. Goodbye, everyone.